Hey. Okay, I'm starting over. This is bad. Okay. Let me cover my pump. Oh! Hi guys! Here I am, out of the depths of despair. No, what? Oh my god. Okay. Hey everybody, I'm back. Hopefully. I'm gonna do my best to start making videos again. My mental health has been a roller coaster, but so a lot of you guys didn't know that I had a cockatoo. Well, I do, after a very long series of unfortunate events. Not sponsored by that book, just ignore that I said the title of that book. It has nothing to do with that. So this is going to be a video on how I ended up with Petra. This is Petra. Oh, the lighting gets bad if you get too close. She's the sweetest, she's the sweetest baby ever, and she is a galah cockatoo. So it started off with my bird Brazil dying. I had him for about 6 months. He was such a good bird. I'm probably not gonna cry about him because I've gotten all my crying out of me. It was really hard on me though when he died. I'm saying a lot, but that's just because I'm talking about something that's hard to talk about, so bear with me. I still have Mango. Mango's a great bird too, but he bit my face recently, so we're kind of not on the best terms. Brazil died. He had, yeah. He had a neurological problem. His whole life he had been having seizures, and I didn't really know that he was having seizures. Do you think this is funny? Do you think this is funny? It's not, but you are. He was having seizures the whole time I had him, and I didn't realize he was having seizures. I just thought it was conure antics. And eventually one of the seizures was so bad he didn't make it. I just found him on the bottom of his cage and he was seizing up with his neck bent back all weird, and I ran upstairs carrying him and he died in my arms. And a little while after he had passed away, it was time for me to get a new bird. I know I have Mango, but Mango's not exactly like a cuddly, playful bird. He's kind of mean. But, well, he's a mix of emotions. I wanted another Brazil, basically. I was looking for what was missing from Brazil being gone. So I was looking at parrots. Yeah, it's funny. And I found this perfect one online. The seller had sent me a whole bunch of videos, pictures, told me all about this little female kaique named Chile, and I thought that was perfect because that was the name of the country that's near Brazil. So, of course, I ordered it, and that kaique was $900, and I never got it. It was a scam. The scammer had made up an entire fake website and fake, my rabbit's chewing on his towel. Don't do that. He made up an entire fake shipping website. So it looked like I was tracking the kaique, and I drove all the way to the airport, and they were like, yeah, that's not real. And so yeah, I lost $900. And then after that, I went to a local parrot store and I found a little blue crown conure who you might have seen in my last video. And that conure, I took him home. He was really, really sweet to me, super cuddly, and just adored me. But then he hated my dad and would screech very loud. I did not know that blue-crowned conures were related to sun conures, and sun conures are very loud. Baby, don't rip my shirt. Don't rip my shirt, come on. Sun conures are really loud, so this blue-crowned conure was really loud. And it didn't work out because my mom hates really loud birds. And now I have a cockatoo. Now, how I ended up with a cockatoo was because that blue-crowned conure, since it hated my family, I had to take him back to the pet shop. And when I had went to see the blue-crowned conure, I saw this pretty lady, Petra. And Petra was a very expensive bird. So when I went to the store, my friend who works at the store, he was like, oh yeah, you don't really want to hold that bird. It doesn't really like people that much. It'll step up, but it doesn't let you pet it. It's not very sweet. She's the sweetest thing now, but, well, and then I was like, can I hold her anyways? No, because of course there is a chance that maybe the bird will like me. And I thought, whatever, I'll test it out. And then I pick her up, she flaps her wings around and bobs her head and screeches really loud. And my friend is like, I've never seen that bird do that before. And I had immediately decided, this is my bird. I really want this bird. Even before I got the blue-crowned conure. My parents would not let me get this bird though. No, they wouldn't. Because of how expensive she was. And she's a cockatoo. Cockatoos tend to have a bad rap. Yeah! For things like that. She's actually a really well-behaved cockatoo in general, but she does have her moments, like any cockatoo will. Whoa! Are you excited? Are you excited? Are you excited? Look! Look! Yeah! So it was a long time before I could get her, but finally I made a deal with my family to basically be the slave in the house. Well, we say that jokingly, but like, I just do a ton of work around the house until I move out for college to pay her off, because she was really expensive. The shop was probably overpriced. If you hear that, that's my bunny. The shop was probably overpriced, but I had to have her because we just had something kind of special. It looks like she's biting me right now, but she's just playing. She's a sweetheart. And basically, yeah, that's how I was scammed, dealt with an evil bird who hated my family, and ended up spending like around $5,000 on a bird. Say bye! She looks like she's waving. But yeah, I ended up with Petra. And I'm gonna be stuck with her for like 80 years. Oh, mom, yeah. No. But I'm perfectly happy with that. That's exactly what I wanted. And guys, keep in mind, I've had a cockatoo before. I knew what I was getting into. Don't get a cockatoo unless you really know what you're getting into. I'll probably make a video about the pros and cons of owning a cockatoo very soon, because they can be very difficult. Very difficult. And you're stuck with them for like 80 years, so. But I'm really happy now that I have her. She's my little buddy and she gets along with everybody. So it's a happy ending to the story, but I'm working my butt off and lost a bunch of money in the process. So be careful shopping online and do your research before getting birds, especially big birds. Small birds, I mean, you have to do tons of research for as well, but like really loud birds, these guys get rehomed all the time and abused and neglected, and they don't get the amount of love that they're supposed to get. They're awesome birds if you know what you're getting into, but if you don't, then they're literally hell. So I hope she doesn't poop on my head. She poops a lot. But yeah, next video will be on the pros and cons of cockatoo ownership. This was my story time on my bird adoption experience. What are you doing, Petra? Okay, well, say goodbye. 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 Oh my gosh, what did she do to my hair? Bye.